Hi, Sagittarius. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your March 2025 reading, and I'm using a few new gadgets. My son got me a microphone. See it? Oops. See it? There. And a webcam. So he's got me on all this new technology. So I'm able to do videos again. Before I could only do live. And so this is videos. I'm practicing to see if it all works okay, but so far so good. Anyhow, we're into March, okay? And March is the time of rebirth. It's when spring comes, winter ends, and it's a time of renewal, And it's also a time when something's ending, like the season. It's something else is beginning. So it's a real transformation time. It's when the sun comes out and we have more light. And what else did I write down here? Oh, so Aries, its sign is, or its planet is Mars. And Mars was the god of war. And so he drove a chariot and was protecting warriors and protecting people, would go to war to protect what he believed in. The symbols of Mars is the dog, the vulture, the woodpecker, the eagle, and the owl. So all except for the dog, everything is a winged creature. It's about being high up because Mars has to do with the head. That's the area Mars controls. So, yeah, also happy St. Patty's Day to any of you that celebrate. That's coming up in March too, March 17th. So let's get to your reading, Sagittarius. So I'm going to start up here with what fell out for you. This is a bit of a time capsule, this one. I feel like it's a progression that is happening in your life right now. So here's the world, right? A cycle is ending. We're ready to go into a new cycle, a new chapter. Okay. And the sun says this is going to be exciting. It's going to be successful. It's also about doing some mending, like, because the sun can heal cracks in the ground. It can heal. I mean, where the earth, it'll grow back together. It suggests growth. Also a feeling of youth, a young feeling. Now, there's something here about this good feeling, this success, that still needs to be worked out. Like there is maybe a communication clash or something going on. There could be small arguments, there could be differences of opinion, and this could be in different areas of your life. So while things are going good, you're moving on your way, you're there's growth and healing and success, you're having to sort out some sort of a communication thing. And some of it could be with your children, some of it could be between your children and another person. The King of Wands could be you, Sagittarius, because it is a fire sign, but it also stands for Aries. This could be an Aries in your life, another fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. um, but a strong figure, a very solid, confident figure. And there could be some sort of communication you have to work out with this person, with your children, or people in your life, family perhaps, or both. Anyway, and there's something that you or they are refusing to see. Okay, they don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at that parts of themselves. They're refusing to see. This could also be you, Sagittarius, as having a hard time seeing the path forward. And with the Two of Swords, because I think there's something but you don't want to have to deal with it at this time. And you kind of need to deal with it in order to move forward, in order to pick a path, which way is the right way, kind of thing. Okay. So, in some ways, you're inspiring leadership or trying to be a leader, you know. You could be helping somebody pick a path, or they're trying to pick a path. So, in your Morgan Greer tarot, which also dropped out along with this stuff, is the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. And Three of Cups says there is showing some success, some celebration about a new path that you've started or that's just begun, because in the path, he's at the beginning of the path. He can see the path before him and see where it could lead, the success, everything, and is ready to move forward on this path. So there's something to celebrate here, the good that's happening for you. But on the other hand, there could be something. I'm getting a family feeling where you don't agree with, or you're having a hard time talking about, or it could be other people and you're feel in the middle or something like that. And there's something you're refusing to see in the situation. Once you allow yourself to see it, I think things can move forward a lot easier, or honestly, maybe. In your actual tarot here, the body of the tarot in the past, here's the princess, and here's the Eight of Pentacles. So this shows you working very hard, focusing, coming up with new ideas, trying to be successful at something that you could be new about. I feel like you feel passionate about whatever this is that you're doing, and trying to focus really hard, but you could be learning a lot of new things in the process, because the princess suggests either some immaturity or inexperience, but carries the passion, for the job. They like your passion. Along with that, you have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this shows a possible offer coming with the Ace of Pentacles. This could mean more money for you, a new source of income, something with a little more leadership or independence. People probably follow you, or you could be an influence to these people. So this is a new opportunity to do that. And it's because of the work that you've been putting in. Even though you're new, you're passionate, and they can see that in your work. Okay. And also, here we have the Page of Cups with same as the Princess of Cups. It's the same card. Pretty. You're bookending your past with this. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is independent, proud of what they're being able to build, trying to be pure in something, might need some space, a little bit of space to cleanse, clear, be renewed, to move forward in this in the right way. You know what I mean? And the Page of Cups is where we're speaking kindly, we're relaying good, friendly messages, positive, wanting to be positive. Um, and this could be from yourself to others, or both ways. It could come both ways. Very positive communication. There's a lot of healing in it, and but pride. There's pride in this too. Okay. That's all in the past, what's already happening. In the Two of Pentacles in the present, it shows you juggling, could be time, energy, or money, and feeling sometimes like you don't have enough of one of those, or some of those, or all of those. And but it also says that you've been could have been a hermit for a while, because you went through a winter cycle. But have been a hermit for a while and trying to see the right path through. It's suggesting healing again, perhaps starting a new healing journey in some way. This could be physical. And so trying to see the right path that's before you. Also shows that you're moving away from toxic energy. Sometimes this is literally moving away or just sorting out your thoughts around toxic energy, maybe how you talk, how you relate, communicate. Um, but you're trying to leave us thoughts, communication that are negative, nasty, gossipy, whatever, um, up behind you. And so here we have the 10 of swords. So this is like saying, no, I'm not going to do that anymore, or I need to get away from this department or where I live. Sometimes it's physically moving, sometimes it's mentally moving. So part of it, I think, for you is mentally moving away from something toxic. You're not going to let your thoughts go there, because 7 of those 10 swords other people put in. We get hurt by others, but the last 3 we put in ourselves because we're mean to ourselves, we have doubt about ourselves, that sort of thing. So you're at the end of all that, okay? You're like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And it says you're going to have strength in order to do this. Strength is a lot about trust, okay? And having trust in a situation. In some ways, you feel trapped. There could be a situation where you feel trapped. This could be at work, at home, with friends. But it's requiring strength. So it's requiring you to be composed, to not lose your stuff, to not be that toxic energy, move away from that and try and be um, more trusting, more patient, more loving. The beast isn't always a beast. And the beast could be you or another party, you know. In the future, you have the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Cups. So this looks like, it's really nice because I can see that you've been struggling with something emotionally here, maybe for the past while, having to juggle something. And anyway, this feels like a whole brand new energy, a brand new feeling. Like I said, a light is coming out, and we are in March, the time of birth, the new season, the light. Um, and it shows that you may have a lot of options. I feel like there's possibility a lot of opportunities could come to you all at once. And they're many of them are very good. And so you're wanting to take advantage of those. And all of a sudden, you're very, 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 very busy. Okay. After a time of you feel like a hermit, you haven't done much, gone out, but all of a sudden I feel like you're going to be busy and you would like to take some of these opportunities and flourish in some way or many ways. So, but I feel like you need to pick and choose, because if you spread yourself too thin, you can't truly enjoy any of them. You're just worried about the next one getting there on time and na 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 na. And I think if you pick, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe that might be more successful and actually helping you in the way you want it to. So, Ace of Cups, and then you have the Fool. So, and the 10 of Pentacles. So, this shows you taking a step. This is a whole new direction, taking a risk, taking a leap. You have everything you need to go move forward in this new direction. Whatever this is, could be an offer as well, could be a new source of income, because here it shows you're giving something up, perhaps leaving something behind to pursue this new adventure, this new task, this new responsibility, this new job, this new home, this new, could be even family, could be a new family member coming. But it is new, beginning in some way And it could be very successful for you too, because the Ten of Pentacles isn't only completion, it's success. You've been able to build something. You've been able to, um, it can get to the 10. This Fool can get to the 10 in this direction. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Swords and the Chariot. So the Queen of Swords is, it could be someone around you. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And this person, with the Chariot, it looks like they're probably making a choice, choosing a direction, wanting to move to something more in line with what you want to do now, what you want to be. She's very strategic. She's very serious. Her feet are on the ground, and she's really thinking, calculating how and where and why, and all that of how to move forward and do something. She's a little, can come off a little bit cold because she doesn't use her emotions when it's business. She's business, business, business. You know what I mean? And so this person could be around you, and this could be your energy as well, Sagittarius. Very serious about moving forward, making a choice. You sometimes we have to stop something in order to start something else. There's just not enough time in the day to do both of them, or time in the week, or time in the month, or whatever it is. So this is making a hard choice, but that's going to be victorious. Okay. This is usually victorious after hard effort, some sort of effort. Um, in the cartomancy, so this could be a message around your home. It could be the announcement of a new addition to the home. The new addition could be this youngster here. This youngster, I got to tell you, I feel they are a troubled person, troubled in some way. They've been hurt, had a tough life, don't have direction. Maybe, I'm not sure what the issue is, but there's an issue. Okay. I feel like with this young person, because the Jack of Spades is usually troubling news, or also it could be someone doesn't feel as happy about the news, about this new news coming. And this is happy news. This is a happy message. This is a happy conversation. Someone feels very good about, probably you, Sagittarius, or maybe this, but it's this. Also, the other thing too, I gotta say, this could be a conversation, a very beautiful new beginning in communication with this troubled person. Because there's this message here a couple of times about how you think, how you speak, and trying to be more loving in some way. Um, it's a new beginning, could be with family, new beginning with family, getting a real family vibe here. But anyway, so this person may need to hear this. It might help them, but I feel like this person is troubled. Doesn't have to be a young person, um, or this could be good news around this person that's had difficulties. All right. So in your Lenormand, because I am using the Lenormand this month, something new because we're about new, right? So this says you need to listen to what someone else has to say. This is suggesting your man, but it could also be a close friend, family member, your dad, someone like that. And so it's suggesting you need to listen because someone has something good to say, some good advice. Um So, this says if the lilies are on your head, where virtue you walk where virtue treads. So, and virtue is about how clean, honest, straightforward, fair that we are. And right now it's March, which is about the head. This is the time of the head and birth and new ideas. And so I think this is possibly a virtuous person who means what they say and says what they mean, or this is you being virtuous, trying to be fair, trying to be honest, maybe even taking responsibility because the lilies are on your head at this time. Um, so this talks about treasuring friends, treasuring relationships that you have, treat them well, uh, be give and take, speak, you know, speak well, and have strength. The strength card is about composure. You know what I mean? And so treat them well and you will get that in return. So I'm feeling this is definitely about a relationship, friendship, love relationship, could be a family relationship where you need to be virtuous. You need to be, if you're saying, you need to be the person you're hoping they are going to be. You need to be that role model kind of thing and be honest, kind, and fair. Is basically what that is. So, Sagittarius, there is definitely new beginnings here with how many? One, two, three. Well, there's four aces altogether. So a lot of doors opening, a lot of new possibilities, a lot of healing, a lot of new direction too with the Six of Swords. Also with the Fool. That's the other thing I didn't mention, the Fool. That's the other new beginning. And possibly more than one. You could have new beginnings in a few areas in your life, maybe every area. I feel like things are going to really change in your life. And if you keep yourself composed, oops, I just hit the microphone. If you keep your arrow straight, be true, then I think karma is going to come back in a good way, is what I'm feeling. All right. So, and it shows up here in the tarot here, the Seven of Swords. And that's when you may feel like someone's not being fair, or maybe they feel you're not being fair. Maybe the way they communicate is, you're having a hard time getting through, or they are to you, vice versa. But anyway, it's differences of opinion, different ways to communicate, and you could be trying to solve this, figure this out. Like, how can we all think the same way? How can we work on the same plan together? How can we be a team? Okay, a team. Um, so this is something that you're trying to work on, and I think that there is some success in store for this for sure with the sun right there. There's also something that's difficult to face or difficult to see in the situation for you or for the other person or someone in the dynamics, all right? So, but I think it's about using kindness and being respectful, maybe trying not to judge, and like trying to move all these barriers away that are creating a wall right now. So if you can move some of those away, then it's definitely going to be successful. There's going to be definite growth, new path, really good. Okay. So let me know, Sagittarius, in the comments if this makes sense for you, if this resonates with you, and if it comes true for you, because it is for the month of March, beginning to end. It may happen sooner, it may take a little longer. for this all to play out. It may be happening right now. So you'll have to let me know. Anyway, take care. I love you. You know that. And I will talk to you soon. Bye now.